Good. I mean, this is the first time this group has played together away against a crowd, so it was definitely a test of our character as a group and what we're willing to do to like come together through the adversity. And I mean, like that kind of stuff before the game. Coach already told us like it's us against the world. Kind of like we had to stay in our bubble and not kind of battle with the fans or with the other team because we're at a disadvantage when we're away. But if we can stick together through all that and just kind of focus on each other and what we can do to do better, then we'll come out with the win, and that's what happened.
Do you have conversations with guys like maybe Donovan or Alex that haven't played, a true road game yet before the game? Did you have any conversations with them?
Not really, honestly. I feel like they already knew. Coach Hurley was emphasizing that the whole time. Like, we're sticking to each other. We're not going to be focused on what they're doing. And I think he did a great job of just getting us all ready mentally before that game. And it really carried over into the game. We were really connected. We weren't worried about foul calls. We weren't worried about the fans booing us and what they were saying to us. We weren't worried about what the other team was saying to us. So we kind of just locked into what we had to do, the scout report, and just stuck to what we do every day. You know what I mean? We do it every day in practice, and that really just shows what we do in the game.
What do you think of the team's overall defensive effort? I mean, Jordan didn't think it was all that great. I mean, they shot 30%, only 4 threes. Castle didn't do anything. Overall, pretty good, right?
Yeah, overall pretty good, but there was a lot of defensive lapses, a lot of times that we could have just stopped them from getting a bucket. Like the one time I ran back on defense and let number 5, who was a scout report, 60% shooter, get an open three, just off not communicating on the defensive end, and Haas getting back cut, and just a lot of different just mental mistakes that we made. And if we don't make those, maybe they shoot 25 instead of 30. And against a better team, that might not work. So I think that's the biggest thing that maybe Jordan is pointing out, and that we all see is that there's always room for improvement on the defensive end. Teams are always going to score the ball because they have good talents that come and play Division I ball. But I think we played a good defensive game as a whole, but there was definitely some mental lapses we could have avoided.
How connected are you guys?
We're very connected. I feel like the group is we always confide in one another, and we all know that we have strengths and weaknesses, and we all try to play to our strengths and minimize our weaknesses, and kind of lean on our teammates to kind of fill those voids. And that's the biggest thing with this team. Is just there's egos, but we know how to keep our egos in check, and we're willing to sacrifice. Everybody on the team is willing to sacrifice, whether it's minutes, whether it's scoring, whether it's whatever it is. We're all willing to sacrifice whatever it is so that we can win. Our only objective is to win, and that's what we take out there on the court every day. And we take a defensive first mentality, and that leads to winning.
How confident is this team right now? Obviously, 10-0 start.
We're pretty confident, but that just puts more of a battery in your back because everybody's coming out. We got a target on your back. Everybody wants to take that from you. So we're just going to continue to do what we do in practice, continue to battle, continue to get better, and continue to work to try to be the best team we can, and kind of see where we can get this season and try to really take UConn back.
I was just saying, obviously Big East play is on the horizon, but you still got a game on Saturday. You obviously can't overlook that, right?
No, definitely not. That's how we're doing it, is just taking it game by game. And after the Portland trip, really just focusing on game by game by game and not trying to get ahead of ourselves. That's what helps us. And today it was just us versus Florida, and then the next day it's just going to be us versus our opponent. And that's kind of what's different this year is that we're just focused on what's right in front of us and not anything that's too far down the line.
Obviously, you have to be good to have a target on your back. How much does that kind of feel you guys? And, how much do you like having that target?
I mean, shoot. Honestly, we got a chip on our shoulder because we felt like before the season, nobody even projected us to do this. So, that says it in itself.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, folks.
Thanks.